Australia, a land of diverse and unique wildlife, is home to an iconic creature, the koala. These fascinating animals are a symbol of the country's rich biodiversity and natural beauty. These endearing animals, with their fluffy ears, button noses, and sleepy demeanor, have captured the hearts of people worldwide. Their gentle and calm nature makes them a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts and tourists alike. Koalas are not bears, as some might believe, but marsupials, closely related to wombats and kangaroos. This means they carry their young in a pouch, much like their kangaroo cousins. They are uniquely adapted to life in eucalyptus forests, their diet consisting almost entirely of eucalyptus leaves. These leaves are not only their primary food source, but also provide them with most of their water intake. These leaves are low in nutrients and toxic to most animals, but koalas have a specialized digestive system that allows them to break down these toxins. This unique adaptation is crucial for their survival in their natural habitat. Koalas spend most of their lives high up in the eucalyptus trees, their sharp claws providing a strong grip on the branches. This arboreal lifestyle helps them avoid many ground-based predators. They are mostly nocturnal, sleeping for up to 18 hours a day, conserving energy from their low-nutrient diet. This extended rest period is essential for their health and well-being. A mother koala carries her joey in her pouch for the first 6 months of its life, then it rides on her back, clinging to her thick fur. This close bond between mother and joey is vital for the young koala's development and survival. The koala's survival is intricately linked to the health of the eucalyptus forests, a delicate balance now threatened by the impacts of climate change. Protecting these forests is essential to ensure the future of this beloved species. For more fascinating wildlife stories and updates, subscribe to the Globe Bit YouTube channel. Australia, the driest inhabited continent, is experiencing the effects of climate change more acutely than many other parts of the world. Temperatures are rising, leading to more frequent and intense heat waves. Rainfall patterns are changing, with some areas experiencing more severe droughts. These changes have a significant impact on Australia's ecosystems, including the eucalyptus forests that koalas depend on for survival. The Great Barrier Reef, a national treasure, is suffering from coral bleaching due to warming ocean temperatures. Bushfires, fueled by dry conditions and extreme heat, are becoming more frequent and intense, devastating vast areas of bushland. The iconic Australian landscape, with its unique flora and fauna, is under threat from a changing climate. The urgency to act is clear, not just for the sake of the environment, but for the survival of its inhabitants, including the beloved koala. Eucalyptus forests, the lifeblood of koalas, are facing a formidable enemy: climate change. These unique ecosystems are essential for the survival of koalas, providing them with both food and shelter. Rising temperatures, coupled with changes in rainfall patterns, are altering the composition and health of these forests. The once lush and vibrant eucalyptus forests are now struggling to cope with the new environmental conditions. Eucalyptus trees are particularly susceptible to extreme heat and drought, becoming stressed and more vulnerable to disease and insect infestations. This stress weakens the trees, making them less capable of supporting the wildlife that depends on them. The nutritional content of eucalyptus leaves, already low, is further reduced under these stressful conditions, making it even harder for koalas to obtain the nutrients they need. This nutritional deficiency can lead to health problems and decreased reproductive success in koalas. Bushfires, once a natural part of the Australian landscape, are now occurring with increased frequency and intensity, fueled by climate change. These fires are more destructive than ever before, posing a significant threat to the survival of koalas. These infernos rip through eucalyptus forests, destroying koala habitat and killing countless animals. The aftermath of these fires leaves a barren landscape devoid of the resources koalas need to survive. The loss of these forests not only deprives koalas of their food source, but also leaves them vulnerable to predators and the elements. Without the protective cover of the trees, koalas are exposed to increased risks from both natural and human threats. The future of koalas is intertwined with the fate of eucalyptus forests, and the outlook is increasingly bleak without urgent action to mitigate the effects of climate change. Protecting these forests is crucial for the survival of koalas and the preservation of Australia's unique biodiversity. As eucalyptus forests struggle under the weight of climate change, their resilience is tested like never before. So too do the koalas that depend on them for their survival, facing unprecedented challenges. The nutritional value of eucalyptus leaves, already low, is further diminished by drought and heat stress, making it harder for koalas to obtain the energy they need. This leads to malnutrition, weakening their immune systems and making them more susceptible to diseases. The impact on their health is profound and far-reaching. Dehydration is another significant threat, as koalas obtain most of their water from eucalyptus leaves. Droughts, exacerbated by climate change, reduce the moisture content of these leaves, leaving koalas parched and vulnerable to heat stress. The lack of water sources compounds their struggle. The combined effects of starvation, dehydration, and disease are taking a devastating toll on koala populations, pushing them closer to the brink of extinction. The situation is dire and demands urgent attention. The plight of koalas serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the far-reaching consequences of climate change. The survival of one species is intricately linked to the health of their habitat. As we witness the decline of koala populations, we must recognize the broader implications for our planet. The urgency to address climate change has never been greater. For the sake of koalas and countless other species, the interconnectedness of ecosystems means that the loss of one species can have cascading effects on others. The far-reaching consequences of climate change are a call to action for us all. Section 5. Hope on the horizon. Conservation efforts offer a glimmer of hope. Despite the daunting challenges facing koalas, there is hope on the horizon. Across Australia, dedicated individuals and organisations are working tirelessly to protect these iconic animals and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Conservation efforts focus on habitat restoration, planting new eucalyptus trees and creating wildlife corridors to connect fragmented forests. Rescuing and rehabilitating injured or orphaned koalas is another critical aspect of conservation. Wildlife hospitals and sanctuaries provide essential care to koalas affected by bushfires, heat stress or disease, nursing them back to health and, when possible, releasing them back into the wild. These efforts, while challenging, offer a beacon of hope for the future of koalas. Section 6. Technology takes flight, drones, and data in the fight for survival. In the fight to save koalas, technology is proving to be a powerful ally. Drones equipped with thermal imaging cameras are being used to survey vast areas of forest, detecting koalas even in dense foliage. This technology allows researchers to monitor koala populations more effectively, identify areas where koalas are struggling, and target conservation efforts where they are most needed. Researchers are also using acoustic sensors to listen for the low-frequency bellows of male koalas, which can travel long distances through the forest. By analyzing these calls, scientists can estimate population densities and track the movements of koalas over time. This data is crucial for understanding koala behavior, identifying threats, and guiding conservation strategies. Section 7. Safeguarding the future. Breeding programs and research. Breeding programs play a vital role in ensuring the genetic diversity and long-term survival of koalas. Zoos and wildlife parks are carefully managing koala populations, using genetic data to pair individuals and produce healthy offspring. These breeding programs provide a safety net for wild populations, ensuring a source of genetically diverse koalas that can be released back into the wild if necessary. Research is another crucial aspect of koala conservation. Scientists are studying koala genetics, behavior and physiology to better understand how these animals are affected by climate change and other threats. This research is essential for developing effective conservation strategies that address the complex challenges facing koalas. Section 8. Every action counts. Our role in protecting koalas. The fate of koalas, and indeed all species threatened by climate change, ultimately rests in our hands. While conservation efforts are crucial, they cannot succeed without widespread action to address the root causes of climate change. We can all make a difference by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for policies that protect our planets. Choosing energy-efficient appliances, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, and supporting renewable energy sources are all important steps. Making conscious consumer choices such as supporting sustainable products and reducing our consumption of single-use plastics can also have a positive impact. By making small changes in our daily lives, we can collectively contribute to a healthier planet for koalas and all living things. Section 9. A call to action, ensuring the survival of Australia's treasure. The plight of koalas serves as a poignant reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the urgent need to address the climate crisis. These iconic animals, with their gentle nature and endearing appearance, face an uncertain future. Their survival hinges on our collective action to mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect the fragile ecosystems they call home. Let us rise to the challenge, embracing sustainable practices, advocating for change, and supporting the conservation efforts that offer hope for a brighter future. The time to act is now for the sake of koalas, for the health of our planet, and for generations to come. Let us ensure that these remarkable creatures continue to grace the eucalyptus forests of Australia for centuries to come. Subscribe to the GlowBit YouTube channel for more videos on wildlife conservation, and stay tuned for our upcoming series on protecting endangered species.